So hello guys, welcome to my channel The Need of Physics, and today I will be explaining about a scientific calculator, about how to use this calculator. Okay, so first of all you can see my screen where Fx991EsPlus calculator has been displayed. Okay, this calculator is used for solving numericals or solving complex sums. Okay, so in this calculator we can see first of all we can see one two three four five first five buttons. Okay, they are for operating for some keys. Like if we press this shift and into 10 raised to x key. Okay, if we are pressing this shift into 10 raised to x key, okay, we will get pi in this output. Okay, or like these white keys. Okay, these white keys are for calculation only. But for example, if we want to do complex calculations, okay, suppose we have to divide two numbers. So how we can divide them? Like if we want to divide 3.5 into something divided by 0.7. Okay, so by first of all by writing this number, then using this division button, and then writing again. Okay, this will take a long time procedure. So what I'm saying, you press this button. Okay, after pressing this button you will get like this two boxes. Then you have to enter a number. Okay, like 3.5. So what you will do, you will press 3. Okay, then 0.5. So you will get here 3.5 after choosing a suitable number. And in denominator, if you want to enter 07, just press 07. Okay, you will get output. Okay, like if I'm entering 35 and in denominator I'm entering 07, I will get, okay, 5. So this is a simple example. If you want to do complex calculations, like suppose in numerator, if you're taking 101.765, okay, and in denominator you are taking something like cos of the angle. Okay, something you have to like if you are dividing this number with a trigonometric ratio, then how you will do that? Okay, so you will divide this number by suppose sine ratio. So you will click sine button. Okay, you are seeing this sine button, right? So you will click this sine button. After clicking on the sine button, you will get sine ratio as well as a bracket. You will get a sine ratio as well as a bracket. Okay, now suppose if you want to enter angle like 63.708, something like that. Okay, for standard angles you can get answers, but for this complex angles you need calculator. Okay, similarly like cos, tan you can put. So I have explained you this button. Okay, what is the function of this button? If you want to calculate like, okay, if you want to calculate a square of a particular number, so how you will do that? Like if you want to calculate square of 99.9, okay, 99.9 plus 5.3, how you will calculate such answers? So what you will do, beside this box button you will see a square root button. You have to click that. After clicking on that button you will see like this. Okay, in this display box you will see this sign. Okay, after seeing this sign, you have to enter the desired number that you want as your output. For example, you want to calculate answer for this operation, so you will enter 99, like 99.9 square. So how you will square this number, right? So if you are now entering 99.9, okay, you have entered 99.9. First, you click this button, you got square root. Now you want to square this term 99.9. So you will choose this button. Okay, these buttons are in a line, so it will help you automatically. Then 99.9, if you want to square this term, you will click that click x square button. Okay, x square button will automatically square your given number. Like if you have chosen 99.9, this button helps you to multiply 99.9 two times. Okay, similarly you can do for 5.3 also. Okay, you have to enter just 5.3. 5.3. After entering 5.3, you have to enter this button, x square. You After entering x square, just click this button equal. You will get your desired answer. Okay, I have brought this calculator. Okay, you will not able to see, but I will try. uh, First I will on the calculator. Okay, you can see the calculator has been started. Okay, now in this I will perform the first function. Like I am entering box. Okay, you are seeing these two boxes, right? Now I will enter numerator as 2 and denominator as 3. Okay, now how to enter a number in a denominator. Okay, you can see this. Okay, 2 by 3. Okay, I have in numerator I have put 2 and in denominator I have put 3. So how to like switch from numerator to denominator. So if you want to go from denominator to numerator, just click this upward button. You will go to numerator section, and if you want to go towards denominator, click downward arrow. Okay, and similarly, if you want to multiply this 2 by 3 term with a certain number, okay, you will click like right hand side arrow of this circle button. Okay, you will click in between, right? After clicking in between, after clicking in between, after clicking on between, you can see that the line is beside 2 by 3. So you can multiply with any number like this. Okay, 2 by 3 multiplied by 632. I have done like this, 2 by 3 multiplied by 632. Okay, so I have shown you uh, first operation, like dividing two numbers with the help of this button. Okay, on the screen as well as on this device also. Okay, now I will show you how to calculate square using calculator. Okay, so first of all, if you are able to see, if you want to clear all, okay, press this AC button. Okay, press this AC button. After pressing on this AC button, okay, all things will be cleared. And if you want to enter, like if you want to calculate a square root of a given number, how you will do that? So beside this box button you can see, okay, this box, beside this box button you can see a square root button. After clicking on that square root button, you will see a square root has been appeared above the box. Okay, now what you will do, if you want to calculate square of this number 99.9 square plus 5.3 square, how will you do this? So just type bracket. Okay, first you will type bracket, then you will type the given number like 99.9 bracket square. Okay, see this. Okay, 99.9 bracket square. Okay, for bracket square, okay, you will type the button beside the square root like x square. You can see this, right? Now you will add and again put bracket, and similarly you will perform for 5.3. 5.3, and for squaring it you will again click on this button. And after completing your operation, okay, now you have written your statement. So for getting output you will click on this equal button. Okay, you will get answer as 100.040. Okay, so now I have explained you how to put two numbers. Okay, how to divide two numbers. Okay, by using this box function and by using square root function and this square term. Okay, now if you want to suppose take log of a given number, you can use this function. Okay, if you want to calculate a sine function, okay, you can use this button. Okay, like sine 25, sine 35. Okay, and this button S double arrow D, this button is used to convert fractional numbers into decimal numbers. Like you can convert 2 by 3 into 0.66. Okay. Now, what is the use of this S to D transformation button? This button helps you to calculate complex fractional numbers into decimal numbers. Like if you are getting answer, suppose 1 by 10. Okay, I'm just giving example. It will convert it to 0.1. Okay, like it will give you answer in a decimal form. Okay, so this button is very important. This button can help you to convert a fractional number into a decimal number. Okay, sign, cost, and I have explained. Then box, okay, box button, square root button, square button. Okay, this button is integrate. This button is for integration. Okay, for calculating, for definite integration, you can use this button. Okay, one more. Okay, one more. I want to tell you that when you click this button shift and when you click this into 10 raised to x, you will get pi like 3.14. Okay, instead of putting value pi is equal to 3.14, oh, okay, you don't have to assume this 3.14 as it is a irrational number. You have to put pi only. So for putting pi in your calculator, what you will do, you will press shift and then you will press into 10 raised to x. Okay, I will show you. See, so you have to press this shift button, okay, which is at top left. Okay, shift and then bottom 10 raised to x. Okay, see, you got pi. So by using this you can write pi. Okay, now suppose if you want to find inverse of a function. Okay, suppose you want to calculate sine inverse or tan inverse. Okay, tan inverse is usually used for calculating angles in mechanics. Okay, in especially mechanics. Okay, we are required this calculator very much because this calculator is useful for calculating answers, right? So in calculating direction, we have to know how to find inverse of a particular angle. Okay, suppose we are given like this. Okay, my resultant will be in, suppose, first quadrant. Okay, my resultant is in first quadrant. Okay, and it has like adjacent and opposite sides, for example 33 and 50. I'm just assuming. Okay, and I want this angle. Okay, like this resultant is making angle with x-axis, so I want to find this angle. So how will I do? So with the help of tan ratio, I will find uh, this angle. Okay. So why tan ratio? Because tan ratio involves two sides. Okay, two opposite and adjacent side. Okay. So how will I perform and how will I calculate alpha? First of all, okay, you have to on your calculator. Then you have to press shift and tan. Okay. Shift button is at top left corner. Press first shift. Okay, first clear. First press shift and then tan button. You will get tan inverse. Okay, you will get tan inverse. Now tan function is used to divide opposite side and adjacent side. So you will click on this box button. Okay, you are seeing this box button. You will click on box button. You will get two boxes for numerator and denominator in a particular bracket. Now you will put numerator and denominator as per the requirement. Like for tan alpha, you are getting like opposite is 50 and adjacent is 33. Okay, but you are not calculating tan alpha, right? You are calculating alpha. So keep alpha on one side and you have to calculate tan inverse, right? So for calculating tan inverse, okay, you will get something like this. Okay, okay, see, you are getting like this only in calculator. So you will put this whole term in form of box. So first in numerator you will put 50 and then in denominator you will put 33. Okay, after putting this, press middle button. Okay, after pressing middle button you will get like this. Okay, you are able to see. Then press bracket button, okay, which is below sign button. Okay, after pressing this, click on equal button, you will get the respective angle. Okay, so I hope you got an idea of how to operate this scientific calculator. Okay, okay, now some functions are remaining. Like if you press this more button, you will get five options. Okay, like I am doing in my calculator, I will get, so not five options, sorry, not five options, I will get eight options. So in this eight options, I will be getting, like, first will be comp. Comp is for general mathematical calculations. Then second is for complex. Third is for statistics. Fourth is for base. Fifth is for equation. Okay. Now suppose I have to solve two simultaneous equations. Okay. Or suppose I have to solve quadratic. Or suppose I have to solve cubic equation. So how will I solve? So I will click on fifth number for equation. I will get four options. I will get four options. First option is for linear equation. Okay, where there are two unknowns. Okay, and second is also for linear equation where there are three unknowns. Okay, so first two options are for two unknowns and three unknowns. Then third option is for quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. And fourth option is for cubic equation. Suppose this cubic equation is given, then how to insert it in calculator. Okay, then, okay, uh, suppose if you want to suppose if you want to write a particular equation in a calculator, how we will do that? Okay, so I will show you. Like suppose if you want to write this 0 is equal to 20x minus 30y. Suppose if you want to write this equation, how will you write? So first of all, for writing this equation, you have to press alpha and calc. Okay, after switching on your calculator, you have to press alpha and calc. On pressing alpha and calc, you will get an equal sign. Okay, so first press 0 because on left hand side you are getting 0. Then press alpha and calc. After pressing alpha and calc, you will get an equal sign. Then type 20. After typing 20, you have to put x, right? So how will you put this first variable? Okay, so press alpha and then press this. Okay, this bracket. Okay, this bracket. Okay, if you look into your calculator, you will see above this bracket a small alphabet is given, that is for x. Okay, so if you press this button, okay, first you have to press alpha and then press this button, you will get 20x. Okay, then put minus. After pressing minus, okay, type 30, and for y do similar process, but now don't press this button. Okay, press alpha and then this button. Okay, this button is for performing two operations. This button is used for calculating fractional numbers into decimal numbers, as well as this button is also useful for giving another variable y. Okay, so I think I have explained you all, okay, about this calculator. Okay, few things will be remaining, like if you press more button. Okay, I told you, like if you press more button, you will be getting eight options. Okay, and on clicking on fifth button, you will get four equations. Like if you want to calculate for two unknowns, you will get this table. Okay, you will get three columns in which you have to enter your coefficients of equations. Like for example, if your linear equation is like this, 3x plus 5y. Okay, and something like okay, something like oh, okay, something like 3x plus 5y. So in 3x plus 5y, you have to enter coefficients. Like first I will enter 3, then I will press equal. Okay, after pressing equal, 3 is being inserted. Okay, 3 is being inserted. Then I will press 5 and then I will equal. Okay, I got 3 and 5 simultaneously. Then 3x plus 5 is equal to 10. So I will enter 10 and then I will press equal button. After pressing equal button, I will get here. So as you enter coefficients, okay, and as you calculate, you will get values of x and y. Okay, so that's all now for, okay, I have explained you how to operate this calculator. Okay, this is one version. Okay, another version also comes, that Fx991EsPlus. It can be also operated in similar way. It has also similar keys. Okay, so for calculating hard possible numericals, please purchase this calculator. Okay, the name of this calculator is Fx991EsPlus, like scientific calculator. Okay, and if you don't have this calculator, you can also use this calculator online on Play Store app. Just type scientific calculator. Okay, on downloading that app, you will get this calculator and you can solve problems. Okay, so that's all. Do like, do share, do subscribe. If you like the video, do subscribe my channel. Thank you.